rust in the underflow. No mercy for Reno in the fight for power. Stunra takes to the waves with a torpedo shower. Under the Roman road sky, the Power Rangers on. Stunra fights for glory till the break of dawn. Blue Guardians legend is sunken, test and fried. Red units rally as the rider will fly. Under the Roman road sky, the Power Rangers on. Stunra fights for glory till the break of dawn. Blue Guardians legend is sunken, test and fried. Red units rally as the rider will fly. Sparks flying as Rado breathes the electric storm. Gears turning, fates twisting in his cold metal form. Blue Guardians Stunra howling in the night. Red mutant Rado soaring from the neon light. Streams of metal robo trucks echo in the wasteland. Bones of steel warriors crumbling in the sand. Stunra undefeated, ruler of the cyber sky. Rado will face him to world and let's die. Under the Roman world sky, the Power Rangers on. Stunra fights for glory till the break of dawn. Blue Guardians legend is circuit session fried. Red mutants rally as the rider will stride. Screams of metal robo struts echo in the wasteland. Bones of steel warriors crumbling in the sand. Stunra undefeated, ruler of the cyber sky. Rado will face him to one that must die. Sea rays flying through planets, Zoidstar sky. Metal wings spread wide, slicing through the night. Red Zoids onward to war, they fly. Terrain held down on blue Zoids in their sight. Zoidar power surges within their engines loud. Synth beats echo under glowing digital cloud. Blue Guardians tremble as the red mutants invade. The clash of metal echoes Zoidstar's parade. Soon rays dive deep underwater with red Zoid might. Fearless mariners in the endless fight. Blue Guardians tremble as the red mutants invade. The clash of metal echoes Zoidstar's parade. Sea rays dive deep underwater with red Zoid might. Fearless mariners in the endless fight. On Zoidstar's surface, red and blue collide. In victory, the sea rays they won't be denied. Admirals command the delve, the ocean's dark. Android pilots command the hardware heart. Binary vision showing paths so clear. Through the wastelands of planet Zoidstar they steer. Searing lasers and torpedoes cut through the void. Red mutant Zoid armies hearts soon overjoyed. As the Blue Guardian Zoids fall to ground below. strength they show. Sea with dive deep underwater with red Zoid might. Fearless mariners in the endless fight. On Zoidstar surface, red and blue collide. In victory, the sea race, they won't be denied.
Advanced command the dark, the ocean's dark. Android pilots command the hardware heart. Binary vision showing paths so clear. Through the wastelands of planet Zoidstar they steer. Searing lasers and torpedoes cut through the void. Red mutant Zoid armies hearts soon overjoyed. As the blue guardian Zoids fall to ground below. Glory for the sea race, their strength they show. Searing lasers and torpedoes cut through the void. Red mutant Zoid armies hearts soon overjoyed. As the blue guardian Zoids fall to ground below. Glory for the sea race, their strength they show. Sea race, the strength they show.